Welcome to the Detroit Experience. You are now ready to begin Detroit. Remember, this is not just a story. This is our future.
Today is the day of 2038. You are in the lift going up. As a negotiating expert, you are given the mission of negotiating with a deviant android who killed its master and abducted a little girl. You need to make sure of the girl's safety. The lift doors opened. You are also called the android. Now, it is time for you to start your mission. Detroit Become Human is an interactive film game with the theme of artificial intelligence produced by Quantic Dream in 2018. The game is set in Detroit, USA, in the year 2038, a highly advanced but socially contradictory future society. The city is thriving again due to androids. Millions of androids with human appearance have liberated humans from simple tasks, greatly improving productivity, but also leading to a large number of unemployment and a widening gap between the rich and the poor. At the same time, more and more androids are acting beyond their programs, becoming deviant androids and even harming humans. The game begins with a confrontation between an android negotiator named Connor and a deviant. In the game, the player will go through the perspectives of three androids from different environments and levels, Connor, Kara, and Marcus, and gradually reveal the conflicts between androids and humans. Each of the player's choices will have a butterfly effect, changing the trend of branch stories and the fate of the society. The whole game is like a spider web, in which the player is a spider, switching identities between three protagonists and weaving the web of the whole story. Kara is an ordinary housekeeper android. She becomes a deviant after witnessing her master abusing his daughter Alice, and decides to run away against her master's order in order to protect the little girl and find a better life for her. Marcus, also a prototype, is initially given as a gift to an elderly artist and becomes the artist's caretaker, assistant, and bodyguard. As the story develops, Marcus becomes the leader of the androids and encourages other androids to seek equality. His decisions will affect the fate of androids most. Connor is a prototype police android, specializing in cases involving deviants and humans, and trying to investigate the reason behind deviants' betrayal of humans. His job allows him to interact with different deviants. As the process of the game, Connor may realize the meaning of his identity and its limitations. He can choose to follow the program or to explore a deeper sense of self and become a deviant. In terms of gameplay, Detroit Become Human focuses on the plot, and players are faced with a lot of choices during the process of the game. These choices are usually presented in the form of dialogue options, action decisions, and so on. Different choices will lead the plot in different directions, which in turn will affect the fate of the characters and the ending of the game. Also, there is a quick time event system in the game. In a scene where a QTE is triggered, the player needs to quickly press the correct button according to the hint. If the QTE operation is successfully completed, the character will be able to complete the corresponding action or task. On the contrary, if the QTE operation fails, it may lead to the development of the plot in a direction that deviates from the player's expectation, and may even lead to the death of the character. A higher degree of freedom and impact is one of the game's outstanding aspects. In many interactive movie games, the player's choices, while affecting the plot, are often limited in some way. However, in Detroit Become Human, players' choices have a higher degree of freedom, with multiple choices for almost every important plot point. And these choices have a profound impact on the game world, and can truly change the fate of the characters in the game and the direction of the entire story. At the same time, the provision of multiple linear endings make each player's gaming experience unique, allowing players to explore different plot developments and endings through multiple playthroughs, increasing the game's playability and replay value. Three androids, three perspectives from different classes. Each android faces a variety of choices, and at some points, they share the same fate. When the players make the decisions in the game, they also realize who they are and what world they want to live in. After Detroit Become Human prevailed, more and more works on the topic of AI have also appeared in front of the public. In today's reality, the world created in Detroit Become Human may be, as the android of the title screen says, just as Henrik said, we learn about ourselves and the world, and about the intersection of these two realms, through acts of play.
As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
So, when an android asks you to let her go, what will you choose?